Welcome back to Here Today, Where Tomorrow. And today we're in Rochester proper, checking out one of the local delicacies, garbage plates, at Nick Tahou's. These originally were considered hot and patates. These are just plates of potatoes piled high with everything that was in the kitchen. Now you can actually customize them and pick what you want on your plate, so let's go find out what the options are.
All right, so here we have our two garbage plates. This one is the cheeseburger plate, and this one is the chicken tenders plate. Looks like we have some fried potatoes, macaroni salad. This is some kind of chili sauce, onion, and of course cheese and burger. I think the cacophony of tastes. I don't know what to say about this. I don't know what to say about this, but we're gonna dig in and we're gonna see how it goes. What do you think? Try this first? Got a burger, got some potatoes, got some of this. Oh, that's the mustard. I forgot there's also mustard on this. Some onions. And some macaroni salad. Burger's good. I taste the chili. Potatoes of starch. Onion. A little bit of the tangy of the mustard. And then just like a refreshing but kind of bitter horseradishy macaroni salad. Not bad.
So on our second plate, we actually did the chicken tender plate. We opted to do French fries, cold beans. There's still the chili sauce on there, as well as some onions. So let's dig in. That was a big bite.
The chili's got a spice to it.
I like it though.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you could hear, Rob just said the chili has a spice to it. It definitely has a kick, but I really like it. It goes really well with the cold beans, which sounds really interesting, and they made sure to tell me several times, before you get beans on your garbage plate, they are cold beans. But I think it actually adds something a little bit more just different, just some really interesting mixes of flavors, but I like it.
Where did we go?
A garbage plate.
Yeah, we went to the place. We went to the place with the garbage plate. Right? How was it?
Very good.
It was very good.
And why very good too?
A lot of very good food.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else you would say about Nick Tahou's? Tahou's?
Lake Tahoe?
Lake Tahoe? The Hot and Ready's? Anything? So we just wrapped up with dinner. It was a cacophony of flavors, to be sure.
The coffee is flavor.
A cacophony of flavors. Say that.
Coffee flavor.
Cacophony of flavors.
Coffee flavor.
Coffee flavors. Yes. It was a coffee flavor. You heard it here first.
My girl.
So we get why they call it the garbage plate. It's definitely kind of everything left over, just thrown on a plate. Some cold, some hot, some spicy, some not. Some rhymes, sometimes. Some bust a move. With your limes.
See, Mommy.
So
I enjoyed it.
I enjoy it.
It was good. It was something that I think that it's worth a stop if you're in the Rochester area, just for the novelty of it. If nothing else, for the novelty. I'll say this, generally not my thing. Mixing foods like that, not something I go for, but this was worth it. And I'll say I would be interested to try some of their other menu items as well. They have different things like sausage, different meats that you can do, different, you can choose all of the different sides that you want on your specific garbage plate. So it's customizable, so you can make it what you want.
But the concept is always there.
Yes.
I think that's the thing. Back in the 90s, the term garbage plate was actually trademarked by this place, although there are other places that do sell similar type things. This was one of the first, I guess they say that it's the first place that was doing the garbage plate back in 1918 or whatever it was.
Which was hot dog based.
Yeah, and it was just potatoes and then just whatever we could throw on it, chili and onions and hot dogs and little bits of meat here and there. Prices were relative to what you would expect it to be. It's like $11 for the hamburger and $12 for the chicken tenders. Again, you're choosing your base, and then they kind of just, do you want it all the way, which is just a standard, some kind of chili meat sauce with a little bit of spice, a mustard, which is kind of like a Dijon with a little tang, and then onions. That was kind of like the all the way, if you will. But it was good. I think all in all, a successful trip to Rochester for a garbage plate.
It's pretty.
Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to Here Today, Where Tomorrow. And today we are in Fairhaven, New York at Porchfest. So this is a local town that has a bunch of different music artists play on their porch in the whole city, and vendors get involved.
Welcome to Porchfest Fairhaven on this beautiful day. Probably one of the best we've had in a couple of years we've been out here, so thank you for coming out. We're going to give you a little traditional Swiss Alps, Italian Alps, Austrian Alps, throughout the Alps mountains there. With our Alp horns, this is where these originate from. We're going to open up with a tune called On the Sunny Side, or Ada Sonnenseite.
That's the cidery right there.
Man, it's busy, huh?
Yeah.
Pina colada, and getting caught in the shoulder and put your little hand in mine. We'll walk down Lover's Lane together. Let me love you one more time. Let me love you one more time.
So we are here at the Sterling Cidery in Fairhaven, New York. They're currently doing their Porchfest, which is a yearly get-together where a lot of these porches just open up and people just start playing music. So you got a bunch of bands going on. We're on the Main Street area here. They've closed off a bunch of streets and just got a couple of drinks here. We got a strawberry rhubarb, and they also have a cherry blossom, a couple of other options there. Very, very delicious. So definitely having a good time here, listening to some bluegrass and some alpine horns and some a cappella groups.
Whenever you're calling, I'll be there. Ever you want me, I'll be there.
So we're wrapping up here in Fairhaven for the Fairhaven Porchfest. But a wonderful time. Got to hear a ton of different music from a ton of different genres. Got to eat some ice cream, as you could see by the peanut butter and chocolate plastered all over this cute little button. And it was wonderful hanging out with some of our family. And we definitely made some new friends along the way.
Now we're going to continue on, and we're going to go check out a lighthouse that is on Lake Ontario and go see the Great Lakes for the first time.
Yeah, you want to go see some Great Lakes?
Yeah.
They're great.
We're here at Sodas Point Lighthouse, and the first lighthouse was built all the way back in 1825. It was then replaced by this lighthouse that was built in 1870. So there is a lot to see around here, so let's go check it out.
So this is what they call the inner lighthouse. And then this out there, that is the outer lighthouse. So this is the site of the original Sodas Bay Lighthouse. As you can see, there's a ring on the ground here, and that is where the lighthouse originally sat. That's what this plaque talks about here. It was removed in 1871 when the other one took over. It had a height of 40 feet, a diameter base of 22 feet. The top was 10.5 feet wide. The base was 3.5 foot thick with walls, and they had 2 foot walls at the top. Very neat.
Tune in next week as we travel across that great big lake to Ontario and to medieval times. And Niagara Falls. That too.